da da ba da da ba da beep ba 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 ba. Woo! Guess who's back, motherfuckers? Probably shouldn't have said that this early in the video. Gonna get hit with some good old things, but it's fine. Who cares? Some good old attacks by YouTube's moderation, but who cares? I don't. I'm back. Finally, I've got some time to stream again. Oh my god. It's just been a constant string of work, and I'm too tired to stream. I come home, PlayStation's being taken by someone, they get off, someone else gets on immediately. Or we have people over, too much noise in the background for me to want to stream, or I'm sick for 5 days. But we are back, and I don't want to exhaust myself more than I have to mentally, so I'm just not going to play Final Fantasy today, even though I was going to alternate. This is going to be easier for me to do because all it is me reading and thinking a little bit. Sick for 5 days, yeah, it sucked. It sucked because it was like the week I was going to start streaming again. We back. We're gonna get things started now. Welcome back to Ace Attorney. Last we left off, we did the entire first chapter, and we are going to be starting in the second chapter of the first game. It says episode 3, but episode 1 was literally just like the tutorial. So episode 1 was tutorial, episode 2 was the first actual chapter, and episode 3 is going to be the brand new one. And do I have a Discord server? I only have 92 subscribers. Listen, I only have 92 subscribers. I'm not that popular. I'm good, man. The moon. No, it is you who gaze on the moon, for it'll be the last moon you ever see! I don't know what's going on. See you in hell, evil magistrate! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. You know who else is the Dark Messenger that's returned? Me, because I've been gone for like, what, 5 weeks? October 14th, 5:31 p.m., Wright & Co. law offices. That rocked! I think that's the place I gave Maya. She's a kid, girl kid, so that works. Because she's probably gonna be common if she's my partner. See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa! Stop waving that broom around! Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here! Also, was it supposed to be Final Fantasy? Because I've been gone for so long, I don't want to do a game that is harder to play, and Final Fantasy is harder to play. You know what I mean? I will do Final Fantasy next stream. That is guaranteed. But Final Fantasy VII is not exactly an easy game when you're looking at the original one. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. Guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? How did no one pay attention? If this world is anything like the real world, lawyers will get recognized if the trial is very popular. And think about it. I mean, how am I going to pay rent on you? Do rent evasion? Hey man, I don't think that's quite as easy considering landlords tend to, live in the same building. They kind of walk up and they're like, hey, why haven't you paid your rent yet? Knock knock. Open up the door, it's real. Well, then you don't have to pay rent anymore, so you know what? Fair. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Like Santa, whoever kills them is them. No, they have to put on their suit. They have to put on their landlord suit, and then they start bullying all the quote-unquote rentoids. October 16th, 8:14 a.m., Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? I mean the guy in that show? Yes. They're saying the samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Is this what it looks like to people outside when I'm talking about how much I like anime? Like when I'm talking about how much I like Dragon Ball, and I'm like, yo, Gohan just did the cool beam attack. And like my dad's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Is that what it looks like from the outside? Because that's really funny. October 16th, 9:22 a.m., Wright & Co. offices. Maya's here watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. Hashtag storm for good measure. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! I guess the actor got too into yeah, he was just method acting. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yeah, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Hang on, let me examine. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya's been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Poster of an old movie Mia liked. if you heard a bit of a static thing, don't worry about that. That was me accidentally adjusting my mic cable. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I've read all of these by now. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. This is Bellboy, happily cleaning the room. Aw, that's a cute little reference. Alright. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want me to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? Money's on the sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No! We just don't have enough information! Alright, and okay. You know what, I'll present the badge anyway. Hey, look at this badge. What about this? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? My poor, poor ego. That's so fucked up. My poor ego. Hey, look at this badge. Fucking conceited bitch. Alright. October 16th, detention center, visitor's room. What the fuck? Hi, Wolverine. Is that Hugh Jackman? But bigger? What's wrong, Maya? It's him. In the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Is something wrong? It's the dream face reveal all over again. That's so fucked. No, no! It's getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no, oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Here, let me show off my badge. Here. I see. Let me guess. This guy wasn't the top student in improv class. What? He just was like, I was just like, hey, look at this badge. And he was just like, a Chur's badge. How is he younger than Phoenix? Didn't Phoenix say he was 27? Or no, he said he was 24, right? I can't remember. Here, I see. Let me guess, this guy wasn't the top student in improv class. Yeah, showing it again doesn't do anything. Okay. Let me see if these are different. Smile for the camera. That's the same. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Okay, so that's different. Looks like the guard's gonna be different every time, at least. Maybe you can start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few of the action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. Hope there's a case for showing the badge leads you to victory. Like an instant win. I doubt it'd be an instant win, but maybe it could be a clue. At some point. That's a possibility. Or maybe it will, like, get a person to, like, give us more information. That's possible. But when 5 o'clock came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh, jeez. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jackhammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's the long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for rehearsal. I hurried over to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So I was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. If he just came in, how could it be him? They could have seen it as the killer returning to the scene of the crime. Just check the cameras. We'll have to see more information. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there! You want in, you gotta go through me.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident who came to snoop around. Youth today. Something horrible happens. You waste your time like this. Studio Chelsea's theater, lawyers not working like the rest of us. Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease and work to me. Oh, Zuma thinks my youth is a hippie glows. One of the knees coming in. Nick, I couldn't understand a single fucking word she was saying. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Use these days.
I am a lawyer.
What's that? You giving that to me?
No. Dumbass. Let me look around. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressed up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk there. I can see a computer that runs security cameras. Alright. Hi there, YouTube emojis. Either that or I'm dumb. Those definitely look like new YouTube emojis, at least. I know once you get to, like, if you become a YouTube partner, I think you can make custom emojis for, like, people who, like, member to your channel, kind of like subs on Twitch. But at the same time, I'm never going to become a YouTube partner because I don't want more monetization. Present the badge. I did. She just asked if I was giving it to her. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer.
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to plain villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
What do you... No, no. Hang on. Hang on now. Some of my favorite actors play the villains. Hello? Not much material to work with? Heath Ledger? Fuck it, what? Villain, not much material to work with. As you said before, you prefer the villain. Not even prefer the villain. Just a case of, like, villains not having much to work with? They have the second most to work with to the hero. In every fucking movie they're in, almost. Unless it's a bad movie, in which case they don't develop the villain at all. Then yeah, sure, they don't have much material to work with. Like, I'm sure for some kid's show, maybe it sucks. But, like, then you think about other things where the villain's, like, everyone's favorite character. Like, again, the Joker in The Dark Knight. That's an easy one. Or, like, Thanos. Bad movies are better than mediocre ones. Yeah, because bad movies can be funny bad. I'm just saying, like, if we're talking about, like, showing off acting prowess, the two best roles to be in good movies are hero-villain. Unless it's just, like, a really generic movie, in which case, maybe not the villain. But the two best roles to, like, show off that you can be a good actor in, like, really good films is good guy, bad guy. Who is everyone's favorite actor in The Boys? The answer is Homelander. It's undisputed. A majority of people, when they're talking about, like, who does the best job in, like, The Boys, Homelander. You know what I mean? Like, being a villain, being a cameo while a random person is the protag. Like Stan Lee in, like, any movie where there's an up-and-coming star in the fucking Marvel movies. Alright, let's move on. But, like, that was a dumb line. That was just not smart. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies would be watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why I thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. It's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero.
Well, unless she's a crazy yandere, it seems like she really likes him.
He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Yeah, playing a villain on a children's program, I think in a majority of cases will be worse. There are some cases where playing the villain can still work in, like, kids shows, but that's only if they're, like, really good fucking kids shows. Underpaying the man, though, that's just fucked up. That's just fucked up regardless. You know, it's like the fucking... Like what everyone thought was happening with the Bayonetta voice actor situation, and then we found out that she was just lying. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here about Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place. Obviously. Alright. I don't think that she's the murderer. Am I gonna play Ultimate Rumble today? Probably after the stream, actually. Just because we're coming back today, we're just gonna go for the first trial, because I know damn well this episode's gonna be 2 trials. Also, Storm, if you would like to join the party, I can invite you.
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right. Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
Well, the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. Alright, she requested to join. I'm gonna invite her then. Let me invite her, and then we can continue with voice acting.
I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mother's grave I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? She doesn't seem to be lying. Let's talk. About the security guard. Oh, hello, Storm.
Hey, let me turn your volume up. Say something?
Hi. Also, your volume is super low. Hang on, let me turn your volume up. There we go.
Also, whoever you... Tyler, stop it. Do not hashtag Storm. Stop this.
Yeah, the music. When people join the party, it mixes the audio so that you can hear the party people more than the music. And like the actual game sounds. No, it's something that you control directly on PlayStation. You just go to the party and you can change the mixing. So I have it set to mostly party. If I hit this, the volume goes up. But I'm gonna keep it here so that we can hear him.
I'm not even gonna try to say. I'm not even gonna try and say that.
Hashtag ha 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 Storm.
No.
About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve. Don't you think you could write a letter up? You could... fuck! Wow!
Okay, like, wait, what the hell?
Don't you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? I saw representation and I was like, word too big. In my brain, I saw that word and I was like, word too big. You failed, there's also an N. Also, Storm said... Also, Storm... Also, hashtag... Oh. Hashtag you failed, there was an N. Also, Storm, so I don't lose my streak. Okay. Was there an N? Oh, there was an N.
Yeah, there was.
Ha
Nah.
ha ha nah ha 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 nah 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 storm.
No, stop. Oh.
Of course. Powers request added to the court record. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. How's your day been, Storm?
Good. Guess who I managed to get?
Who's that?
I got. You got recent one. Girl who can create stuff.
Yes, Momo.
Yeah, I got Momo.
She's so fucking broken.
I haven't used her. I've been too busy using other characters.
Her triangle skill literally just creates healing items. One of them levels up your entire team's quirk skills, like all of them by one, and one of them is literally just a full heal. Momo. We're talking about the My Hero Battle Royale game. Momo's one of the characters. Triangle is a button on PlayStation. There you go, Ben.
Yes, yes.
We will. I'll let you know now. Even if we're streaming a game, if Storm gets in the party, we will talk about things that are completely unrelated to the game I'm streaming. There's nothing we can do to prevent that.
Yeah, no, it's just natural. I've been playing Oraka.
Uraka.
Yeah, Oraka. That's the easiest one. Yeah, I've been playing her a lot lately. She's good movement. She's not bad.
She's good. Her little spin to win move is her like really good one because you just hold that shit and then you just keep going.
I prefer her gravity one. Just lifting up
that one's good. That one's good too, but you have to time it because you have to make sure they don't get out of it because they can.
Oh no, I throw them up as soon as they in the sky they do break out, and then I drop it as they break out of it. Force them down to the ground.
All right, let's go. Let's show her the request. Ma'am, have a look at this. Have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right! That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents!
What you just barked? Which one would you... Oh, Whisper, what are you barking at, bud?
Ahem. Bow wow.
Stop fighting with your brothers. It's one of the two. Like, you can't fight both at the same time, Whisper. You're not strong.
Who would name their child Old Bag? I have a funny feeling that Old Bag is actually just her last name. Every character's name in this game, other than the main characters, have all been like some kind of reference to something, or like some kind of like joke.
I'd like to point out something, and it's simple. It's no, do not bark. No, bad.
I bet that Miss Old Bag's first name would be some kind of joke that that leads to like something that sounds stupid. Because look, we got Dick Gumshoe, Will Powers, or you take out the S and it's just Willpower, or Jack Hammer. Come on, there's got to be a joke of some kind. Who would not change their last name from Old Bag? Someone who is lazy, like me.
I would want, if I had been named Old Bag, I'd be happy to Storm Old Bag.
Also, it looks like that statue is not in the best the best shape. I just looked at the background and I see a statue whose giant dopey fucking head is like torn off onto the side on top of what looks like the top of a tree that's fallen over.
Oh, hey man, guess what?
What's good?
If you have just certain suits in the game, you can actually have different auras. Meaning you can actually have like
it's duplicate suits. You have to get the same suit again.
So the same suit will then give you new aura?
Yeah, and then another copy of it will give you like a higher level of the aura.
That's kind of cool. I like it.
October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's that confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
I don't think that's how that works.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can't blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
I just
Hey,
found something,
don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I
just
suppose
found
you're
something
right.
Terrifying.
Hmm.
Mount Lady has one of her emotes is called Val, but she literally says let's be bosom friends and shows her butt to them.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, that is
what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Look at my badge. Detective, see this? This is my attorney's badge. Uh-huh.
You just start
Don't you
slamming
think it's a
the
little
badge in
sad
his
we
face.
have to explain what your badge means, pal? Real men show their PD badge, and that's it. I'll admit the design of my badge leaves a lot to be desired.
Maybe it should be just a big L for
Lawyer. Imagine having a badge that literally just has a giant L on it on your collar at all times. I'm not so sure about that.
But you have to think about it. Really shows what type of character you are.
So, how's your investigation going, Detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions?
Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death, 10:15, October 15th at 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced through the chest by a spear. Alright, it said time of death and then said the date, and I got confused.
Don't you do date and then time of death?
No, it said time of death and then it labeled, it had time of death, date, time.
Oh, that's odd.
That's why I got confused. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30.
Objection!
That one person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. Take a line, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. But the badge thing, is that a Luigi reference? No, I think the badge thing is just making a joke about how if he had a giant L on his badge, it would make him look like a loser. Because take the L from Fortnite.
No, objection, Haven. Objection.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
Oh, I completely spaced this on what this guy's saying in the chat. I was too busy doing it.
What kind of evidence? Yeah, your dog barked a little bit.
Oh yeah, 3 times apparently.
Photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See that camera up on that gate, pal?
Gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? The one that's right there, very obviously in view?
I love
Yeah,
that.
I see it.
Objection.
Yeah.
Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? Seem down? You don't look so happy when you say that. Oh! We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha! Everyone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. What? Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Did you say Haven?
I didn't say anything.
No, you said something when you're playing the game, so you're enjoying themselves. What?
I think I said the place to... We had the chance to check the place to ourselves or something? I don't know. I'm the detective. Any ideas about this? Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal? Okay, there's no way that's, like, meant to say that.
Suspect 1, old bag, yeah. Okay. Suspect 2, Gumshoe. Yeah.
I don't think Gumshoe is gonna be a victim, or a killer ever. I think he's gonna be a recurring character.
I love it. He's not a victim.
I don't think he's a victim either. I think he's just a recurring character.
Okay, I'm gonna say this just because I think it'll be fun.
There's a camera
I think maybe, just maybe, Haven might in fact be the guilty one.
You're right. I am the murderer. You're right.
Knew it.
I am the murderer.
Objection.
This is, and to any law enforcement listening to this is admissible in court. I'm kidding.
I'd like to point out, objection. No,
Gumshoe's a bystander. I think that Gumshoe is going to show up in like every single trial as like the detective working the case. I think he's just the detective. I don't think Old Bag is the killer. I think that's too easy because she's the first lady that we see and she's immediately mean to us. I think it's someone else. It's kind of like how... I think it's kind of like how... April May from the last case wasn't the killer, but she was just like working with the killer. I don't think Miss Old Bag... I don't know what her actual name is. I don't think Miss Old Bag is Suspect 5. You did it? Oh, there we go.
I'm down.
I don't think Miss Old Bag's actually the killer. I think that she's just like a lady that's in the case.
Shut up!
That's security camera.
I'm trying to make him stop.
I agree with them shutting up. I agree with that.
Yes, I need to sort the dogs out real quick. Be back in 2 seconds.
You're all good.
Okay.
While you do that, I can do this. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people to go into the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who and where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera's ID number. I don't think that matters. It would probably go into the court record if it mattered. There's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, well, perfect timing. The studio mascot down for the count. Huh? What's that supposed to mean, pal? Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind? What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1. Left to Studio 2. So I have all the suspects who did it. I think there's a new suspect. I think there's going to be a different suspect. Think about the fact that... I mean, if we're talking about of those suspects, which one would we have to pick? I think it'd have to be me. I'm definitely a murderer. But... that was a joke. For clarification, that was a joke. But... yeah, I'm just not gonna read that line right now. But I do think it's gonna kind of be like the last case where like we weren't introduced to the villain until like the second trial. I think there's gonna be at least 2 trials for this one. And today, since we're just coming back, and because I also want to play with Storm and not just have her in the background, we are going to end it after whatever the first trial is. Anyway, what's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Also, welcome back, son.
Why would you want a game with me? It's so weird.
Because. Oh, Balloon was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it, too. Bow wow, motherfucker, bow wow. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick! Hey, it's locked! Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense why they would want to keep non-employees out. Can we go?
Is he
Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over on the path. Oh yeah, that was kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal.
Oh.
There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. I'm a little bushed. A little bushed? A little... Did this man just say I'm a little bushed? I'm a little bushed, guys. I gotta take a seat. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Let the man take a seat. Alright, let's go back to the main gate, I guess. Nick, look! The security lady's at the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Oh, I have. There's some. Open it. That's what it said, if you can make that work. Make it work. Yeah. Sorry about that, Haven.
Okay. Hey, you! Well, aren't you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. What's with the echo? Is there an echo? Shit.
Yeah.
Is it me or Storm? Hang on. Hang on, give me a sec.
I'll try.
It's on Storm. I don't hear an echo, so I can't tell. Let me check some. Let me check the stream audio real quick, Storm. You just keep talking.
Quiet, pups! Sorry about this. Let me see. I don't even echo. Nope, there's no echo for me.
I just checked the quality. It doesn't seem like there's an echo. I muted mic and just turned the stream up on my phone.
I'd say if you have like issues with your, like it might be his actual like.
I doubt it's that. It might have just been maybe you might have just fixed it.
Yeah, I'd say it might have just been a headset issue.
Maybe your tablet sucks. I doubt it would just be on Storm though, if it was just your tablet.
Yeah, no, it'd be both of us.
Yeah, it would just be the audio of the stream.
Yeah, I've redone my headset, so hopefully it won't do it again.
Alright. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it'd be more thrilling to talk to the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left of here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, you see. The only one to go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense. Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you.
Hammer took it pretty hard. Who can blame him?
If you think about it, you know how Uraka can make herself float?
Yeah. She can
Do you
also
think
make
she
enemies
does
float,
that?
which is funny.
Oh yeah, but do you think she does that just to get to school? You know, when she's using, she doesn't use it to get through traffic or something, like with a flying car? Or
Probably.
floating car?
She probably just jumps. She probably just makes herself float
yeah.
and then jumps. That's
I wonder
security
if it was, like,
camera.
just ever-
Oh yes, the
it was
camera.
just woke up in midair whilst you're floating in the sky.
It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? And it snaps a photo. Apparently it
Have them
records
do
the
sex,
time when
baby.
it takes a picture too. So I don't bother myself with those details. Oh dear God. Anyway, I had a few other photos on the computer over the security guard station. Sorry, we just had a jump scare and
I muted.
something happened with your mic and we just got jump scared.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Alright, I'll be back in 2 secs.
Alright. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. We're just gonna move on. Oh wait, I can move to the employee area. Well shit, I guess I'll do that. Maybe show Gaster the badge and he'll pay you? Maybe. And October 16th, Global Studios, employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Hang on, let me call up Phoenix and see if I can get him to help me sue Gaster real quick. Hang on. Let me go ahead and call him. Sorry, I'm waiting for him to pick up. Alright, cool, you picked up. Hey, Phoenix, listen. I'm gonna need you to help me out, man. Listen, Gaster owes me $20 and he hasn't paid it back for 5 years, okay? So listen, I'm gonna
Seriously,
need
Gaster. But
I'm gonna need you.
He's not gonna pay you.
No, listen, Phoenix, I'm gonna need you to help me sue the absolute fuck out of Gaster.
He ain't gonna help.
I want Gaster to just be completely obliterated by a lawsuit, man. All right. What do you say? What do you say to it?
It's not gonna work.
What do you say?
Objection
hung
for
up.
what?
He hung up.
He just shouts objection and hangs up.
he hung up. I don't know what to do.
My question is: the objection is is that the sound you have for your phone when someone hangs up, or is that just like?
No, that's what he said. He just said objection, then hung up. He was completely silent for me talking. Then he said objection, then he hung up.
Imagine that being your freaking thing. Like, whenever you get a phone call, you get objection.
And I can be your lawyer. Listen, man, you don't want to deal with the disaster piece that is trying to get Gaster to actually fucking lose in a lawsuit, okay? It's really hard to sue someone who's trapped in between the dimensions, okay? It's really hard. And I think there's only one man who can do it, and it's Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, there's a grape.
I'll be honest with you. The scariest thing about him is
The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
He knows the pain.
If you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. Great, you discovered the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates. Minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have fit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What?
Excuse me, what?
That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Bodies. They're murderers.
Bodies would make a lot more sense than cabbages.
Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. So normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look, samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. All right, is she gonna try it?
Your friend's being sued.
Check the news and Gasper and Phoenix are now trying to sue me. Motherfucker! God damn it! I knew I couldn't trust that bastard. You want to know why Phoenix is trying to sue us back? You want to know why? He owes me $20 too. That motherfucker. He owes me $20 too.
I'm scared.
He just wants to sue us. He wants to sue us to scare us. He wants. It's only a scare. It's only a scare tactic. He wants to spread a fake defamation suit. No, just you. Yeah, he's starting at my viewers, and he'll move up to me. He's trying to put the fear into me first, but he's trying to hit the people. He's trying to hit the support bridge first before he hits the tower. He isn't suing me yet.
You mean he's attacking the support tower?
He's trying to hit the support beams in the tower before hitting the top of the tower itself. He's trying to knock me down a peg and then fucking curb stomp me. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Also, I'm not sure if me and Oreo are exactly friends. You are the guy who talks in chat, which is what we call...
friends.
A positive. That was me clapping my hands and nothing else.
He's masturbating. Oh, no, see, you're talking in chat to us. That makes you a friend of the chat.
That makes you a friend during the chats, and otherwise I don't know you.
You're a friend. Your chat friends. Outside chat, we're questioning.
There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must have been neat to have the star and have your own room like this.
Eating the table.
The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud.
At least you can live with it. That's a bonus. If you said you couldn't live with it, that's where I'd have an issue. I can't live without what?
I can't live with that. not enough. Dressing room. Powers dressing room. This is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth.
Say it out loud, they might figure it out.
What?
They might figure it out if you start saying it out loud.
What, that you're a murderer?
No! Shut up. I would never be a murderer.
I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Alright, let's investigate the room. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one yourself.
It's okay to kill your friend as long as you allow me to help you.
There's a various array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig you used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
What?
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. Oh, that's me. An employee card key. I don't know why I was doing a mimic of your voice, Maya. What the fuck? Anyway. Must be Powers.
Yeah, nowhere.
To Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. Also, never mimic my voice again, you dumbass. Borrow it, you mean.
Wait, what?
You mean borrow it. Also, I'm sorry. Lock Storm up in the cling. In the cling. Storm is an accomplice for murder. Accomplice?
I am the murderer. You're not accomplice. I am the murderer. I didn't help. I
Card
did
key
it.
added to court record. Card key for city employees grants entry to Studio One.
Why is everybody always
There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have?
That's what I was thinking. The hell?
Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. Guess it is kind of dusty outside.
I have a separate stomach for what? Everything. Oh.
They always have mirrors like these in the dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. You like your hair like a Super Saiyan. I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. In training.
Wait, what?
Mine has 2,763 stomachs, just like hashtag the storm. How'd you know?
At least I'm safe from. You're not safe from me.
No one's safe from the storm. Hi, old lady.
Hey,
Let me show you this. Could you tell me about this, ma'am? Oh, that! Isn't that a studio card key? You better watch it.
I don't have that.
The scene of a murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over. Wait, no, it's mine. Look, I don't have a card key to the studio, see? I want to pay my respects to Jack Hammer where he died.
I have
Well,
more than.
you'll just have to wait.
2,763 stomachs. I have a lot more than that.
Yeah, she has
all my
exactly
stomachs are-
69.
Yeah, they're like black holes.
Wait, did I shit. Hang on. Oh wait, do I have to go outside Studio One and then examine the studio?
Oh,
Yes.
I hate to break it to you, but I don't need to know someone's address for them not to be safe.
If I'm not safe, then you should know my address. Hashtag System. No one's safe from System. Doesn't matter where.
I
Doesn't
can call
matter.
through your TV screen or your, or your
Here's
tablet. Fine.
the way that Storm works is that when you pronounce Storm's name normally like this, like you say Storm, then it's fine. But if you're pronouncing the name as Storm, that means you're talking about the Eldritch deity. All right, completely different person, but part of the same being, kind of thing. Hashtag Storm is related to Kirby. Yeah, a Eldritch deity. Exactly. See.
Wait, I'm related to who?
Kirby. You know the pink puff ball?
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah, you know Kirby is destroyer of worlds, right? You know Kirby's stomach is literally an endless void from there's no escape.
I'm not destroyer of worlds, I'm maker of worlds. I help make them.
And then you destroy them. Let's
If
go
I'm
in and
bored,
check it out,
yes.
Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in! She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. A murder happened here! Whoopee!
Whoop.
Yahoo!
I love a good murder.
October 16th, Studio One. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Why did you tell everyone my
Doesn't
name?
it give you the shivers, Nick? When the Final Fantasy stream, Storm told me to say, instead of do hashtag Storm, you want me to go back to hashtag Storm, or hashtag Storm? Storm, when you're spelling this Storm's name, you spell it the same way as the Eldritch deity's name is pronounced, but the Eldritch deity is just a different thing, you know? So when you're spelling it, it's fine. But if I'm ever talking about it, I'm pronouncing the extra S, you're in danger. That's just how it is.
Oh, you're not. It's a... Yeah.
No, you just are. If I'm pronouncing it with the extra S, everyone who's in earshot of it is in danger. Of death.
And I'm not...
Brutal death.
We're not just talking about... We're not just about Haven. Everyone else and Haven.
Yep, I am. I just have like 15 different crucifixes just on this table, and every time I say it, I pick one up and it just lights into flames. I pick one up, it just goes, and it's gone, and it's like, well, all right. You need a writer to handle all of this lore. Listen, it's fine. We'll just roll with it, okay? Get MatPat over here. MatPat! Make a theory on my friend group's lore!
No!
Let's hear about the lore!
Welcome to Game Theory.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory.
This time we're talking about some crazy people who you might
Today
be on
we're going to be
meth,
talking about
so-
5 nights at Orio's Gaming channel.
If you can even survive one.
If you can even survive one stream, which is hard enough as it is. Film theory?
Most people-
No,
most
it's
people
both
just leave.
because I'm playing video games. You know how many fucking game theories he just makes, like, off YouTube shit? Think about how many game theories he has that are just like people playing games, you know? I think a couple of his theories on like the Markiplier and Jacksepticeye like hidden lore for like their alter egos or whatever are on Game Theory, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. But also, technically, Haven does gaming videos, so it would be gaming.
Yeah, since I'm
Me-
on
me
gaming
and Haven-
videos.
Me and Haven are both gaming
And
channels.
also the channel right now is only called Oreo Gaming.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
Am I a part of the
Where's
lore?
Waltz
Because
off?
if so, God help me. No, you're like the first person stumbling upon
Oh,
an
he's
ARG.
The thing. You... With what?
You're like the first person stumbling upon an ARG, but the entire ARG is just improv.
and it's already been solved.
There's no solving. It's just it's all just improv, and you're just walking in on the actual ARG. Like, what the fuck is happening? And you're like trying to like make jokes about what's going on, and then that gets included into the ARG. That's all that happens.
Oh no, it's already been solved. We came to a conclusion. We're just mental. We're just
Yeah,
mentally ill.
we're just Batman Arkham subreddit goers.
Yeah.
Are you stupid?
Huh?
That's what they say in Batman Arkham. Are you
I heard
stupid?
my mum. I heard my mum.
I guess you need to become
Okay,
Matt.
You feel
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory.
safe. Haven. So Haven, you have to be insane to be friends with us too.
And today I'm trying to break my friends out of a straitjacket.
Fun.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? I should probably get back to the video game that we're playing, shouldn't I? That
Oh,
white
yeah,
cape,
sure,
it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him.
Oh yes.
Murder weapons
Oil,
and samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to
Welcome
me.
back to Oil Gaming, and today we're doing Oil Film Theory. Oh my
Hello,
god!
Internet. Welcome to Theory.
You just cut out. Did you see that? A fuse.
Look, a ladder.
There's a short fuse.
That's a step ladder. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
I know the difference between it. Difference between both of us. See, a ladder won't get stuck in a washing machine. A step ladder.
I was
will get
about
stuck
to make that joke. I was gonna let you finish your sentence, then I was gonna make that joke, you dick.
Help me, step ladder. I'm stuck.
Oh, step ladder. I'm about to fall off this roof and I might not be able to get up afterwards.
Wait for Lord Storm, War, Storm. God damn.
For those who don't know, the Oreo channel has an improv ARG. I should just start, like, making random, like, creepy videos that are just all red herrings. It's just, like random... I should make, like, a bunch of random channels, make a bunch of creepy videos on them, and then, like, hide them in my streams, and then like you like go to it like thinking like what is this? What's this lore supposed to be? Is this like what Storm actually does to planets or something? And it's just like red herrings. Like at the end of it, it's just like a fart sound.
Oh my god, it's like a whole RNG, and at the end, just make it so it's like you'll find out it's just a dream. It's just a dream we had.
Come along with me. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used at the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's
like,
a mountain. Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right.
I don't think it's improv RNG anymore. Improv. I think it's just us losing our mind at this point.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah. So don't touch it. Oh
Just
no, there are two storms, the human and the god, being related to Kirby. Yeah, but they're also related to each other because they're also intertwined. We're not going to talk about how though.
I'd like to point out, one of these days I'm going to come to America, I'm going to live stream it, have Haven's face blurred, and just have Haven just look towards the camera. Like, just have it hidden and slowly look towards it as the camera just starts glitching out.
And then the blur cuts away and it's just like a random creepypasta face. It's like Ben drowned or some shit.
Oh no! I was thinking I'm just gonna have a picture of like a cabbage.
Can we assume that Storm also has a black hole stomach and a star heart just like Kirby? Oh, sorry, you're talking about Sis Storm. Hang on. Sorry, okay.
I'd like to point.
Sorry, I burned another crucifix. Not a star heart. Sorry. It's not a star heart like Kirby. It's more of a no. It's more of like this weird little like red rock that we call a heart, but we don't really know what it is. If I'm being honest.
It's a heartstone. It's fine. I stole it.
We don't know what it is, and then she's also got like an infinity stone in there, but we don't know what that is. I think it's one of her kidney stones.
The mind stone. I told you.
She's got the soul stone in her kidneys. That's why it's yellow.
That's not my kidney. That's my bladder.
Yeah, they're connected, Storm. You know you piss out kidney stones, right?
I don't. I poop them out.
Storm hasn't. It's not that Storm hasn't uploaded for... Storm just doesn't really upload, to be honest. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that! What the fuck? Hi, Freckles? I can tell this is the echoey voices. Yeah, you know what? That's right. The echo is definitely part of the lore. It's part of the lore. It's part of the lore, guys. It's part of the lore. It's not bad quality. It's not bad quality. It's part of the lore.
I'll say last time I actually streamed was probably like ages ago, knowing me.
You know what? We're gonna say that now. It's part of the lore now. It's part of the lore. You know, if anything bad happens on the stream, it's just part of the lore. Me getting murdered in the background of the stream, part of the lore.
You guys can also assume the sounds of me stabbing Haven, that's part of the lore, don't worry.
The echo, part of the lore. If the stream ever fails for whatever reason, make it part of the lore. YouTube, it's like PlayStation just like cuts out, and I'm like, ah, damn it, I guess I can't. I guess I can't stream anymore for a bit, and then I just go onto my YouTube channel. I just see. Holy.
Or you just cut out again.
Damn it! Fuck. Sorry, my partner is kind of stupid.
All I heard was you go. Oh,
no, I don't know. I didn't just end it at I called you stupid, Maya. Who are you?
What you did was say you were going to say something to cut out.
Oh god, what voice would I get Freckles here? I'm just gonna get a Maya's voice.
Who, me?
Why is the
I'm the
girl with the
assistant here.
ponytail?
I help with
Girl
props and
ponytail's
stuff, moving them around,
fun,
ordering
looks like
new
Wilma.
ones, etc. We're lawyers
Help.
representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people?
What?
WP? Oh,
Where?
Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay?
These
He's never
kids
hurt a
get straight-
fly. He has to be innocent.
Zeus
Don't worry.
is gonna want to
Leave
be
it to
next
us.
to you. Okay.
They just look like
So
children to
Zeus
me.
is gonna want to. Zeus is gonna want to be with you the whole time, so you can't have them on the floor. Copy Zeus.
Well,
Not bad.
they look like children because they are kind of children. They're 18, 17. Makes sense.
Hey,
Here's my
you're being a
badge.
good cat.
Oh, shit.
I prefer 21.
Android turn on.
I also,
Um,
yeah.
Any thoughts about
Oh.
this? This is my badge. Sorry, I don't really want to think too much about what happened just yet. Okay? This is my badge. What does this have to do with what happened?
Okay, dude, if you want to
Any thoughts
be
about
right,
this? Sorry, I don't want to think too much about what happened just yet. I just showed you a map of the studios.
I'll be
You're
honest with you,
there,
I-
currently. You're standing in front of the murder scene. That has more to do with what happened than this map.
I'll be honest with you, I'm cool with this person being right if they seem like they understand what they're doing.
Yeah, you know what? Pin, you're officially the writer of the ARG. We'll just roll with it.
Can I point out something? Anytime you watch my stream, there's always at least 4 streams with the same title because my
Hey,
internet
look.
cuts out as I'm streaming.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. Look, a megaphone! A real live megaphone.
Not before.
Ready,
I
Nick?
was thinking,
Action.
Yeah, I was thinking, jeez.
This girl is more troubled than I thought. She is standing over the spot where a murder actively took place, and she's like, haha, action, buddy!
Ooh, what's this?
There's literally
Let's be
police tape where the body was, and right next to it, she's like, haha, whoa, look at all this cool movie stuff. They outline where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I'm not dyslexic, I'm just stupid. I guess the costume must absorb most of it.
I love that. I'm not dyslexic, I'm just stupid.
Did you hear me fucking hit the pillow next to me?
Yeah.
In frustration. At my own stupidity. Alright. Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. So you see, the moral of the story is don't treat a book by its cover or something. That's what Darman would say, right? Darman, you know?
Treat a
Don't
book by
they
its
always
cover?
say doesn't that always what he says? So you see.
You shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Yeah,
So you see, this is what happens when you're racist. Alright. Only
So-
one assistant? Yes,
Just imagine
well,
it, you're racist.
studios
I'm
isn't
not
doing
racist.
so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Oh, so that's just a theory. A game theory!
tap
Ow!
those cheeks.
Fuck. I gotta hang on. That should hurt my throat. God damn, ow. How does fucking MatPat do that all day? Jesus Christ. Ow, fucking Christ. I felt like my throat start to bleed from that because of how grumbly I had to make that. Ow, Jesus.
It's just a theory. A theory. Good night.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private...
Yeah,
What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind... No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Mr. Powers' alibi. She's 18.
what are they?
That's too close. I don't like that. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Where? Which straw?
Sorry, I know you're busy.
I
Not
don't know
really.
if it's a bag drawer or not.
Actually, there's been something
I said I
bothering
don't know
me.
if it was a bag drawer, Mum. I know. Why did you roll in the bag drawer?
This is fine.
I'm pretty sure it was in the kitchen last, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was in the kitchen. I'm pretty sure it's in the kitchen last.
Oh, she's got it. Alright. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead.
That's Coco.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
Because he's been very,
You sensed?
Yeah, I think he wants you to be.
Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so.
Sorry, I didn't know.
The only thing we had
You
scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from
Yeah, hey,
outside.
do search.
Alright. Really? That was wrong voice. Really? Sorry, I just had a girl's voice for a second. Nick? What? What the fuck? Okay. Well, but wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. Helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put the security lady on the spot. He sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio. Yes, I think. What are you, a Dragon Ball Z character? I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? Someone else came into the studio. She must have seen them. Alright, well. I don't like that I have to go one by a time here, but it's fine. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Probably so that we have to, like, travel between the areas, I assume. Alright. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Or was that me who said, "But you're still here"? Fuck. Who cares? What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? The estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers is the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her! She's not even a full-time employee! All you youngins are just like that nowadays, running your mouth with fans just tomorrow, saying this and the other thing. Well, let me tell you something too about showing your elders the crying shame that you play with. She left.
Okay.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can do without her looking over our shoulders.
Okay. I'd like to point out the next episode of Oil Gaming is Oil, yes. What should it be?
Next episode of Oreo Gaming, Oreo gets shot out of a cannon into the sun.
And he survives.
And he comes back.
No. And he comes.
And he comes, period. It's like that one fucking thing of like the animated Jesus movie, and they're like, you come. I mean, I knew you would come, but you have come. And then Jesus is like, I have come. Maybe we can see that photo of Powers to this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes. Okay, let's give it a try. How am I supposed to theorize that? Magic. Figure it out.
It's part of the law. Yeah, it's part of the law. What you guys don't realize is I eat loads of things like Kirby. I have a black hole stomach. Haven has the ability to Haven could come and destroy the world with his own cum.
I don't. No. We're not making that part of the. No. That's why I'm asexual. Actually, you know what? That's funny.
If he comes, he'll destroy the whole world.
I can't not. Everything goes to shit. It just starts World War III. It's like an omen of death, like Baldur dying in Ragnar and fucking God of War, and he starts the fucking endless winter. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. 6/9. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. 6/9. STIS is 307. There! Entered! 6/9 worked! Hey! It printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got.
Holly, get out! Move! Wait up.
Huh?
This is my dog. I named him Barbara.
How is this a picture of Will Powers? Okay, in this episode I'm covering Oreo, also known as, I don't know his real name, please don't ask. Don't ask me. We've said my name like 15 times, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like your name.
It's Haven.
Yeah.
Like the word. Word.
What's the word?
Dog.
The word. Word is a bird, because a bird is the word.
What's the word?
Don't you know?
Also.
What is the bird?
Hang on. Hang on, I want to go over that one again. Did you say, don't you know the word is the bird?
Yeah.
Anyway, how's this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective is very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh. October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one on the computer.
I'd say yes.
Powers, question mark, photo added to the court record. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and let's see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it's just a joke. So are we done for the day? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was.
Get annoyed by that. No one else would get annoyed about people.
So from what we know of Ori is gas rose with $20. He has a gaster fetish, but can't nut. And his catchphrase is, "You can't word the." Did I say that? I forgot. See, this is how great that this could be. It's that we could have someone who just like keeps track of the shit that we say is canon, and then we will just completely fucking forget about it. My catchphrase now is "You can't word the bird. You can't word the bird, bitch."
Since when did that become saying?
I guess today. My real catchphrase is "made a bitch," because that's what I say to everything. Yeah. Isn't that right, Storm?
You even said to me now tonight.
Shut up, you're made a bitch. Anyway, maybe it really is the security lady. I don't think the security lady is the murderer. Especially because that costume does not... It looks like a dude's in the costume. It looks like a... Like, I see no reason for it to not be a dude in the costume. Also, did they not, like... They could have, like, checked for DNA evidence on the costume, right? If the costume's still there. If someone fucking wore it? The whole thing?
No.
And we can check fingerprints?
Hey, man, I said no. Except my answer.
They can also check fingerprints from the spear, too. But I guess these fucking detectives don't know what fingerprints are, so...
He knew too much. He knows too much, guys.
October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court room number 4. It's time for the fucking trial, bitches! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. Not all but. I see.
All buts?
All buts. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call on most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court? Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? Here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is where the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman and the production assistant. All the production staff were in an employee area until noon. That's for my prediction. I think Gasser might pay him by a nut, because Gasser is hella poor and Ori has a Gasser fetish, but his doppelganger will steal his catchphrase and it'll fall into Monopoly. And Iro will explode because he's in debt. The evil version of me with the reverse name. That's great.
Wait.
Yeah, I do remember that one. We made an evil version of myself.
So much lore just coming out all in one go.
Oh, Iro. I think his name was.
That's awesome.
Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. Wait, but wasn't the security lady at the scenes? Whatever. The production staff came... Oh, never mind. It was now when they showed up. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Never mind. Because they went through the action scenes, and then... I saw she was in the background. Whatever. We won't worry about it. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. Steel spear was found lodged in the victim's chest. Was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. The spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. That question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? I love the lore. I love the lore.
It's pretty good lore.
Alright. Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. They're just coming back from a trip. From a thing. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Is the judge like a Nurse Joy situation, or is it the same guy? I think it's the same guy. Your name, please. Seems like Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag. Her name is Wendy Oldbag. I was right. Her name is a pun. She's a Wendy Oldbag.
Objection!
Just call me Grandma. Old bag, not the name of it. They shouldn't make fun of me because of my name. Would you believe it? There was a boy. She called me an old bag, and I just cried because... Objection! Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
You need
Now,
to
the
stop
witness was
rambling.
stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag.
I agree, put her in jail here. Probably innocent woman in
Witness's
jail.
account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest of the crew have been doing a run through there since the morning.
Quick, Haven,
Had
put
some
Grandma
errands
in
to run
jail.
that morning. Had some errands to run.
Put
That
Granny
seems
in jail.
important. We'll hold it on that when it comes back to it. Anyways, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then till 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m.
Wasn't it 2:30?
Yeah, it was.
Never mind, it was 2. It was 2 according to this.
It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
The murder was at 2, but he walked by at 2... Or no, the murder was at 2:30, he walked by at 2.
Okay.
You saw the defendant
Screw
then?
you, that's actually,
Very
screw
well.
you, that's actually good.
Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
That's actually good. That was just a theory. An oi theory.
The day of the murder arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run through there since the morning. I will head some errands for in the morning. Hold it! What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Why do we never...
Answer the question.
Why is Matt Pat not come to us yet and asked
Actually,
about
I was
our-
watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know.
Yeah, okay, so she was there. She just wasn't at the guard
I
station.
thought she was about to say she was watching...
Observing when she at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Also, you didn't lock the gate. They never said that.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too. You quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Yeah, there was one when I got to the guard station. Okay. It was at the main gate from 1 till 5. And the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right past me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. This isn't necessarily him, though. I'm going to present this, and I'm going to see if that's 100%. Or, no, you know what? We'll hold it. We will press this one, and then we'll present. So we'll hold it first. So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said.
God wax in your ears, Sonny. Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
That's like show the I think the badge is just going to be a generic fail, man.
Objection.
Objection!
Knew it.
Let me get this
So-
straight, old bag. I mean, Miss Old Bag. Old bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
That's not him.
What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't.
Well, I mean, no wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I was born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness. That's so fucked. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
You almost like crayfish.
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. Didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Mr. Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Okay, both Phoenix and Edgeworth are against Old Bag, and all three of us want her in jail. True. They're Phoenix thinks she's full of shit. Edgeworth is tired of her being shit at being a witness. And the judge is trying to be respectful poorly. I think it's funny.
Now look at that picture. You see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
Well, which leg was he dragging?
So he had sprained his ankle.
Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Like an old bag. They squeal, right?
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Mr. Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Hold it. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly... Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay?
You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day.
I was gonna ask which leg he sprained, because left and right was a pretty big deal in the last trial. Broke one of the props, it was a big mess. Hey, hold it! He broke a prop.
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
The samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated in the court record. Murder weapon. A break in the shafts has been mended with duct tape. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Hang on, let me... Fuck! With Mr. Pope... I know. You see he's dragging his legs. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew his powers. Happy? Hang on. Check the photo. The spear does look to be mended in the picture. It looks like it's mended in the same spot. Okay. To pierce through the chest by a spear. One of the props, saw Powers trip and fall. Hold it. Trip and fall.
Yes, and the thing, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle, and I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Why was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think.
She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. One of the passes has been met. Okay, hang on. That morning, and everything I'll say. Yep. One of the props was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is? Where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. Okay, so that's why they don't have DNA evidence. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. That's pretty fucking important. That's a pretty significant detail.
The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes.
And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure? You're sure, Your Honor? Hang on. I would like to object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo do we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. Also, I wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. The time of poor Mr. Hammer's death was 2 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. What about the... Okay. So no one else went to the studio. Then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2 p.m. Yes, it was. Only person I saw go to the studio before them was Mr. Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Are we 100% sure about that? Hold on. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. Ugh. Old windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over the important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps?
Oh, the secretary.
Hi, Snowball. Can you chill? That's my dog.
You know you're my second favorite YouTuber about him.
Second?
Yeah.
This is the first. So I can shame them for existing.
So I was gonna say Storm, but now I don't want to.
I am sorry. You haven't streamed for a while, so I wasn't sure if you still considered yourself that. Chill out.
How? I've just been like...
The time of Firehour's death was 2 p.m. True, the only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. Hold it.
Yeah.
What about before you got to the Gauge station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention... If they had, I would have seen... Hang on. What? Shit! I didn't mean to present that. Yeah, I know, it's just gonna be some random shit. Yeah, yep. Whoops, that didn't go so well. I didn't mean to object that. I was trying to look at this. I hit triangle. What about the number 2 on this picture, on this photo? Dressing room, employee area, gate, studio, and studio 2. I'm trying to figure out... There's gotta be something here that I'm missing. Old one measures... Okay. I'm entirely forgetting them. Sometimes... Something else to look forward to. Time of visitor was up to 2 p.m., true? Yes. Only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. Hang on. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. No one suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking, right. No one else went there.
Will 2 work?
If they had, I would have seen them.
I have no more footage. You know I'm gonna start doing just because it's... You know I'm gonna do just because it's better for me, Mum? I'm going to put 5 minutes footage every morning, and those 5 of 5 I'm gonna have during the day. Yeah, give me a sec. Because otherwise I'm gonna end up drinking all of
How convenient. Before 2 minutes. Time of Hammer's death was 2 p.m. Hang on, press this, maybe? How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the detective, and then after some rubbish about it, he being a secret pal, he told me everything. The detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Perfect timing for them to do that. Perfect timing for them to... Oh, no, they're not walking around the house doing that, are they?
When do you think my best friend's gonna get on a game with me?
Fantastic question. Whenever I figure out how to do this trial. Only person I saw you see it before them was Will Powers, no one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Okay.
Where's that dog?
Maybe this? But That's right? Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever someone passed by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. I really hope you guys can't hear the fucking vacuum in the background. Storm, can you?
Yes.
Fantastic. That's great. That's just fantastic. That's just wonderful. How loud is it?
It's not as loud as it could be. It's just like a little sound in the background. It's very missable.
It's annoying though. They chose to do this right now. I will never get a chance to stream. I will never get a chance to stream and just have it all go well. It's annoying.
Oh,
Hang on. Wow. 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 How good's this? Is this good? Is this fine? Can you guys hear me still?
When we do play the thing together, do you want to verse bots just so we can get used to working together again? Because it's been a while since we played this game together.
That works. Whenever I get done with this. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed two words. Printed the words. October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2?
Why have you gone quiet?
I had to turn the mic down a little bit so that the thing would be harder to hear.
Oh. I think so.
Turn it up again, though? That good? That good? Be fine? We good?
That's
Alright.
Yeah, I
Sick. The computer only had data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day, yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Me? Watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photographs recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any old photos that aren't suspicious looking to see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. Well, I'd say this is a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other job to do. I go through the photos and crews. I go through, I suppose, suspicious looking. Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, who in the heck was was in that photo? What the hell was? Who in the heck was in that photo you erased? Why'd they have to add "in the heck" there? Who the fuck was in that photo you erased, dumbass?
It was
a fanboy. Fanboy. Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, you must know there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on the way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type here every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Imagine if the 2nd grader was the fucking murderer. Hey, cover ankles.
Objection! I don't think it's murder.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. How do you know? You haven't carried it. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. October 18th, 11 a.m. 11:08 a.m. Court wow, I'm bad at reading now. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers. Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. Also, I wouldn't think they would walk into my dressing room while I was asleep and they just take it out of the room while I'm sleeping in there, you know? That's not a normal thing.
I do all the time.
Where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are you gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably done this. Right, and it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty on the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? What's up?
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Alrighty. The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear you have in mind. However,
Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if this thanks weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? Fucking, the security lady? I mean, she would be able to delete it. Maybe? Miss, you know what? We'll just blame the lady on the stand right now. The old lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Mr. Powers and Mr. Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. That's what we're... You know what? We'll roll with it. There's no way it's gonna work, but... What? Whippersnapper. Blame her for murder! Order. Order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume and slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would you go through this trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. She was in his costume. She could point the figure at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes #2, baby! That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. Stop doing that. I'm gonna slap on the couch until you shut the fuck up. I move. Maybe that was my chance to take this the whole way. Press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Oldbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person that went to the studio? The boy? The one whose photo I erased? He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could have pinned my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy's not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, it used to be so nice to the kids at Mean Ellis Day. Whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy cannot have committed this murder? I mean, he ain't this fucking big, man. Card key, maybe? The card key? The card key, maybe? Card key? They said they went from the employee area to... The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? A windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy, what was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait a second! I'm not going to sit here while you run up barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. I love that Maya just looks so sick of this shit. Also, I'm also sick of this shit. Please shut up. Please shut up. Please stop. Please stop. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Bring it down. No, don't do that. Don't whine. You're a good girl. No, we don't want you to whine now. We don't want you to whine. We don't want you to be sad. Being sad is not good. Being sad, bad. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. No, you're good. There we go. There we go. Get the butt scratches. There you go. She's enjoying that shit. God damn. She's fully stretched out on the couch. You good? Calm down. Calm down, girl. She's freaking out because my mom is sitting outside in the backyard, and she likes my mom. Go ahead and eat, girl. There you go. No. This old bag. What's this all about? We're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna stop. All right. Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. I agree. They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Shut the fuck up. No.
So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been to the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldback, this is crucial information. Why'd you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. They told you not to tell them that they were at a murder? That's not the best. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Well, the studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios the day of the murder. Who? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? Should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? Why? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There's a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path of the monkey's head has fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue your cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... So that had nothing to do with it, see? They told me to pretend that I hadn't been to the studios that day. I just want to know why. They were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Nick, I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. Hold it. So you were told not to talk? That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studios. They said they have nothing to do with it, see? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talk. So wait, they gave you a bonus? That's called bribery. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. I'll take the break. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios in the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag. More information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. Sends the day's proceedings and the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Fuck you.
I agree. October 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Why? But why though? But why though? But why though? Hey. Come on. Come here. Snowball. Come here. Stop. Calm down. Good girl. Good girl. No whining. No. No. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Calm down. Calm down, girlie. There you go. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really, it's nothing. Or should I say... what? What'd she say? Okay, whatever. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. There is my chance to get material for the cross-examination. Stop. Calm down, girl. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Chill out. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. She's just a squeaky toy. If I hug her, she's just gonna like squeak. Yeah, let me give you guys proof of that real quick.
Yo, hey man.
I just saved, so we're about to be done with
Oh
this.
yeah, I just saw on the stream.
All right. Since I just saved, we're gonna just end the stream right here. With the dog freaking the fuck out in the background. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Geeking out.
Thank you for watching my return after like 5 weeks of not streaming. Next week we're gonna do Final Fantasy if we can, and then the stream after that, chill out.
What is it?
We're gonna do Ace Attorney again, and we're gonna do the rotation that we were talking about. Thank you guys for watching.
You me take color?
And peace.
Mum. Off.
Bye.